Greetings to all. You're watching the Way to Live YouTube channel, where we guide you to empower yourself and transform your life. Today, I'm addressing a very sensitive and deeply spiritual question asked by one of our subscribers. That is regarding Pahalgam terrorist attack. She asks me, did 28 people die because of their destiny? Are they destined to die that way? For those who are outside India, who may not be aware, on April 22nd, 2025, a horrific terrorist attack occurred in a place called Baisaran Valley near Pahalgam in Jammu and Kashmir in India. Militants brutally opened fire on a group of tourists, tragically killing 28 innocent people. Reports say that attackers even segregated people based on religion before opening fire. This event has not only shaken the nation, but also stirred deep spiritual questions about destiny, karma, and the choices of the soul. In today's video, I'm not here just to offer consolation, but I'm here to offer transformation, a higher spiritual perspective that may challenge your current beliefs, but also help you see beyond the surface of suffering. There are three powerful and challenging questions arise from this incident. Number one, why did this incident have to happen? Why God didn't stop it? Or why souls choose this incident? Did souls choose to die this way? Is it their destiny? Number two, why do the souls have to choose this specific destiny? Is it their karma? Number three, why would a soul choose to be born as a terrorist? Let us explore these questions with compassion, awareness, and spiritual depth. Question number one, why did this incident happen? Did souls choose to die this way? Is it their destiny? First of all, before concluding it's all destiny, it's all karma, we need to understand there are few factors which are 100% true. Firstly, yes, they are all in the frequency of attracting death. That's why it happened. Otherwise, it won't happen. This is 100% true. They were in that vibration frequency to attract death. Secondly, they were all in the frequency of attracting that specific circumstance. This is 100% true as well. Thirdly, for all the people involved, this incident is a part of their destiny. I'm not trying to say that it must happen, but it is a part and parcel of their destiny. It is included in their destiny, so to speak. This is 100% true as well. But why does this have to happen? Let me share the following possibilities. For some souls, number one, it could be their central theme of exploration. It is a must. It should happen. They want to end the journey this way. Number two, for some souls, the circumstances is not necessarily a must to undergo, but it is within their destiny as one of the probable realities. However, the frequency of the ego personality is in resonance with attracting it. It is not an accident. There were people who left the place just before the incident happened. And there were people who narrowly escaped from the incident as well. And there were people who are about to come to that place in a few minutes. And for some people, as I mentioned above, it is not necessarily the central theme of exploration where this has to happen, but it is a part of their destiny or one of the probable realities. But their ego frequency is not attracting it. But at the soul level, certain decisions or agreements for higher spiritual reasons have been made in such a way that they are shifted into that parallel reality, resulting them attracting it. For example, they may be already approaching death through other means like heart attack, accidents, or cancer. But due to higher spiritual reasons or agreements made at the soul level, they are shifted into this reality so that they attract it for a higher reason. This could be a possibility also. So question number two, but why do the souls have to choose this specific destiny, this specific way of passing away? Is it their karma? Well, it could be for a greater reason, as I said. It could be to bring balance. It could be to bring balance within their own energies or the energies in those geographical places. It could be to harmonize the extreme polarities caused by religious, cultural, and social beliefs, and that resulted in segregating the people. It could be also to bring awareness and attention to the issues that have been prevailing in those regions for a very long time, so that either the government can take strict measures, do what is truly needed to maintain order, or so that the place can move towards peace. Some souls incarnate in these places by choosing this destiny so that they can do balancing work, so that they can reincarnate in the same place to continue their theme of exploration. In such cases, sacrifice could be their initial theme of exploration before exploring their actual theme. It is also a possibility. For example, you want to build a farmhouse in a place that is full of bushes, rocks, and uneven terrain. You first need to do the leveling work, right? So that the place becomes plain. Then you can put up the fence, plant trees, and eventually form a farmhouse for yourself to stay in. It is just for an example I'm saying. Please note, also, this reincarnation is actually an illusion. Everything happens at the same moment from a soul's point of view. They don't experience time like we do. But I'm using the word reincarnation for your simple understanding from a time-space perspective. But most people believe or quickly come to a conclusion that it is a punishment for the past life sins, or that it is their karma to undergo such experiences. Not the right understanding. Well, this is a negative way of looking at things. Souls have numerous ways to balance their own energies. There is no universal rule that says one must be born as a human again, or that one must be born on earth again to balance their energy. No. They can even become a spiritual guide, being a non-physical energy like angels, and guide people while balancing their own energies. They can also engage in explorations in higher dimensions, higher planes of existence, higher realms of consciousness, and balance the energies as well. So being born on earth is not a necessity. It is just one of the possibilities. So if you quickly conclude that someone is undergoing something because of their sins or karma, well, that is not necessarily correct. Karma is not a punishment. Karma is not a consequence also. It is a balancing act. I've explained this deeply in my previous videos. So if you keep believing that unfortunate circumstances happen to people because of their past life sins, you're automatically assuming I am a sinner, or that person must be a sinner, or that kind of blunt conviction is a deep ignorance. And these beliefs will not help you to grow or evolve spiritually. All right. So question number 3, why would a soul choose to be a terrorist? This is a very vital question for seekers. See, our earth is a realm of duality, right and wrong, light and dark, compassion and cruelty. Souls know this nature before incarnating on earth. But once born, the human ego develops free will according to its belief system and can get deeply misaligned from its divine source. When the ego is filled with fear, hatred, or extreme negative ideologies, it creates destruction, it creates segregation in the society. But the soul behind that ego remains aware of the risks and responsibilities involved in such a life path also. So this is happening because of the free will of the ego personality. It is not the will or wish of the soul. See, even these extreme roles can serve the larger evolution of the planet also. Sometimes only great darkness can push humanity towards more light. These painful acts shock us, but they also compel reflection. They push nations to unite, awaken, and evolve beyond division. The real spiritual message here is this: arise above the illusions of religious superiority. It's one of the greatest illusions. Transcend division. Seek unity, peace, and divine inner guidance. That is what our souls are truly here to do. So the conclusion is, this incident is tragic and heartbreaking from a human point of view. Yes, but from a higher perspective, it also reflects an urgent call for spiritual growth. It also reflects the truth that one must be listening to his or her own divine guidance first, rather than blindly believing the religious faiths and interpretations. And we must be very cautious and aware of this polarizing nature of the religions. Let us not react with fear or hatred. Instead, let us reflect, awaken, and rise. May this tragedy awaken not just grief, but also clarity, a deep clarity. Not just questions, but also purpose. Let's move on from pain to peace within and around us. Thank you for watching the Way to Live YouTube channel. Please share your reflections below. If this video helped shift your perspective, do like, share, and subscribe to the Way to Live YouTube channel for more spiritually transformative content. Remember, you're always loved, supported, and guided. You're never alone. So thank you very much for your valuable time. Take care. Be blessed.